Hey, Carly, have you made it to your folks' place yet?
Wow, look who it is. We just started living in separate houses today, and you're already messaging me? You're not gonna beg me to come back, are you?
I know it's kinda sudden texting you right after we split up, but I don't know, just felt like I should check in.
It's okay, really. It's not like we got divorced or anything. And our wedding's still scheduled for next month, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But honestly, planning a wedding while we're living apart like this feels weird, almost wrong, you know?
Don't overthink it. It's all gonna be okay. You simply got laid off during your company's ruthless downsizing, and you were trying to be considerate to me. You didn't want me getting caught up in your situation. That's why you suggested I stay with my parents for a while, right?
Right. And luckily your folks are both still working full-time. I figured you'd be better off without the added stress of dealing with my job-hunting mess.
I appreciate that. But still, I just want you to focus on getting back on your feet, okay? You've got this. I believe in you.
Yeah, thanks, Carly. Ideally, I'd land a job that actually pays more than what I made back at the ad agency, though maybe I'm asking too much with how things are right now with the economy.
Nah, you'll be fine. Don't rush it. Just take it step by step. I'll be here. I'll wait for you.
I'm really grateful you're being so understanding about all this. Anyway, it's getting late. I'll let you go. Good night, Carly. I love you.
Good night, Kyle. Daisuke! Oh my gosh, something huge just happened.
Whoa, slow down. What's going on? Tomorrow's our wedding, so my tolerance level for huge announcements is kinda low. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, listen, all right? Calm down and let me explain.
You're the one who's stumbling over your words. Just tell me.
So, I went to the doctor today. I've been feeling kind of off lately, just not quite myself. Turns out, I'm pregnant.
Wait, what? You're pregnant? Like actually pregnant? You're serious?
What do you mean, actually pregnant? Is there any other kind? And yep, I am definitely actually pregnant. I'm 10 weeks along already.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
I know, right? I didn't even realize it myself until the doctor said it.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I mean, yeah, I did notice you hadn't been feeling great, but I never thought it'd be this. Wow, I'm gonna be a dad?
You sure are, Big D.
Big D? That's a new one. Since when has that been my nickname?
Oh, oops, that was a typo. I meant to say Big Daddy.
Ah, okay, I guess that makes more sense than you just randomly calling me Big D.
Right, but anyway, this is super crazy, huh? It still doesn't feel real to me either, but I'm happy about this, really happy.
Totally, this is insane in a good way. Hey, maybe we could announce it at the wedding tomorrow? That'd be such an awesome surprise!
Totally, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be the perfect way to share the news.
Okay, I'm happy about this, but this really means no more wasting time for me. I've seriously gotta land a job, a good job, and fast. That reminds me, did I tell you I was in the final interview round at one of the companies I applied to?
Yeah, you did. You said they're looking for someone who can jump right in and start contributing right away. And with your certifications, you're basically perfect for the role, right?
And the best part is those were their words, not mine. At this point, it's all about how the in-person interview goes. If they like me, I'm in.
Yeah, that's super great news. Hey, what did you say the name of that company was?
Alpha Planning, Inc.
Right, I remember now. Thanks for the reminder. You've totally got this.
Thanks, I'm gonna give it everything I've got. And you, make sure you take care of yourself too, okay? Seriously.
I will. Promise. Hey, Kyle? So, still no luck with the job search yet?
Hey, Carly. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I don't even know how to describe what's going on. I mean, every time I go through the early steps, it feels like things are going fine, you know? Like I'm saying all the right things, getting good vibes. But for some reason, it just never moves forward. I keep getting right up to the very final stages of the hiring process, and then they pull out.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but have you ever stopped to think that those good vibes are all in your head?
Carly, what are you saying?
Like, are you absolutely positive it's not just your imagination, a misread or something? Maybe those companies don't really want you as much as you think they do.
Ouch, you don't have to say it like that.
Look, it's been 3 months since the wedding. I really didn't want to bring this up, but if you still can't get a job, then I think we should just go ahead and get divorced.
What? You're kidding, right? The baby's gonna be born soon. How are we even talking about this now?
As long as you pay child support, that's all I need. My parents run their own business, remember? After the baby's born, I can just help out there and earn a steady income. So money won't be a problem on my side.
I mean, it seems like you've been thinking this through, and I get that this isn't coming out of nowhere for you, but still, for me, it's honestly way too sudden. I'm trying to keep up.
Well, if you had gotten a job earlier, maybe we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Yeah, but still.
I'm not asking for any alimony, okay? I'm just asking for child support and a clean, fair division of assets. That's it. This is me trying to keep things as respectful as possible, so please, just accept the divorce.
Can I at least get a little time to think about it? I need to sort my thoughts, try to process all of this.
Fine, but I want everything finalized before the baby's born. That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
All right, I'll get back to you, I don't know, eventually, I guess.
Big D! I did it! I finally told him!
There's that Big D thing again. And what do you mean? You told who what?
Oh my gosh, don't play dumb. We literally just talked about it. And what's with that response? Typically when I text you, you're all like, hey there, princess. Come on, you always do it. Don't make me pout.
Hey there, princess.
Yes, that's it. Now we're talking. Anyway, back to the juicy part. You said you were almost done divorcing your wife, right? So I got brave and finally told my husband I want a divorce. I thought my heart was going to explode. But guess what? He totally bought it. Everything's going according to plan. We are this close to being together for real, Big D. Just a little more.
Wow, that's impressive. So hey, just out of curiosity, can you go over the whole plan again? You know, just to be extra safe?
Huh? Why? We've already talked about it a ton already.
Yeah, I know, but we're right at the finish line now, aren't we? If either of us messes up even a little, this whole thing could crash and burn. Let's double-check everything while we still can.
Ugh, you are so annoyingly responsible. But it's kinda hot. You're just too smart sometimes. Totally what I'd expect from the king of sales at Brightview Advertising.
All right, lay it on me. Walk me through it from the top.
Okay, here goes. So first, after my husband got laid off, we decided to live apart, right? And then I got pregnant with your baby.
Right.
But if we just left things like that, we'd be the ones getting sued for the affair. Duh. So you started using your sales connections to tank his job prospects. Like you totally sabotaged his chances at every company he applied to. You were amazing.
Yeah, I did a real bang-up job, didn't I?
And I helped too. I kept asking him which company he applied to, and the moron answered me every single time. And then we waited just long enough, and once it seemed like he was a hopeless loser who couldn't get a job, I went all serious and dramatic and told him I wanted a divorce. And of course I asked for child support, because duh, I'm pregnant. That part's real.
Naturally, child support is always nice.
Right? So anyway, next part's super simple. We gotta make sure the divorce actually happens, no matter what. If he suddenly gets hired before then, he'll probably start feeling hopeful again and try to take it all back. We can't let that happen.
Yeah, that'd ruin everything.
Exactly. But we also don't want him to stay jobless forever. Duh. So once the divorce is totally finalized, you stop interfering. Let him find something decent, not anything too great. I don't want him to end up better off than us.
Yeah, I'll have to find a good place for him.
Right? Then, once he's working again, we hit him up for a huge lump sum of child support. Boom! Easy cash.
And he'll pay it, thinking the baby's his.
Yep. He's such a dummy, seriously. He still thinks he's gonna be a daddy. I almost feel bad. But not really. Might as well milk him for what he's worth, right?
Wow, what a brilliant plan. Truly inspiring.
I know. It's perfect, right? So yeah, let's stick to the script and make this happen, Big D.
Sure, you do that. Have fun shopping with your mom for baby stuff.
I will. I'm so excited. Okay, talk to you later, Big D. Mwah.
Carly, do you have a minute to talk?
Kyle? Wow, okay. I mean, sure, I guess. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to hear from you. It's been 2 weeks since we talked, and you've been completely ignoring my messages. I get that you're upset and probably don't want to go through with the divorce, but vanishing like that was a little extreme, don't you think?
Yeah, I get why it might have seemed that way, but the truth is I had a few important things I needed to get in order before reaching out.
What kind of things?
First, I found a new job.
Hold on. Are you serious? You actually got hired?
That's right. It's actually a funny story. I started to realize that something wasn't quite right with how all my previous applications were going. It was like someone kept getting in the way, sabotaging things behind the scenes.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. Who would do a thing like that?
So I reached out to a friend from college to talk it through. As it turns out, he was launching a new company and asked me to come on board. He offered me an executive level position and said he wanted someone he could trust to help build it from the ground up.
An executive position? Wait, you're not joking? That's incredible. And you're making more than before?
Yep, more than double my previous salary.
That's amazing. Seriously, that's such good news. In that case, there's really no need for us to go through with the divorce anymore, right?
Oh, you've changed your mind?
Well, I mean, the biggest issue was whether you'd be able to support me and the baby, and now that's completely resolved.
So you're saying we can just pretend everything you said before never happened? Just move on like nothing was ever wrong?
Sure, why not? And actually, I was thinking maybe I could come back sometime next week. With the baby coming soon, we're not going to have a lot of quiet time for just the two of us. I thought it'd be nice to spend some time together while we still can. Just you and me.
That's an interesting idea, but I think I've got a better one. How about I go ahead and file charges against both you and Daniel, civil and criminal?
What? What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
Daniel, my old boss, you know, the one you lovingly refer to as Big D. I honestly can't believe it. You were cheating on me with my old boss.
What the? How do you even know about that?
You still don't get it, do you? It's been 2 full weeks and you haven't realized who you've been messaging this whole time. That's honestly incredible.
Kyle, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Scroll up. Read everything very carefully. Hey. So, I'm guessing you've finished reading everything by now, right? Playing dead isn't going to help you, Carly. And in case you're thinking of contacting Daniel, don't bother. He's got his hands full with his own disaster. Word is he's having it out with his wife as we speak. It's apparently a total war zone over there.
You mean she already knows?
Oh, yeah, and she and her family are very, very unhappy. See, you know how there are women who marry into money? Well, Daniel's a reverse case. His wife's family is loaded, and they've been pulling strings for him to help out his career. There's no other way an incompetent buffoon like him would rise so far up the corporate ladder. They also have a lot of connections, so I don't think you'll be seeing Big D for a while.
Kyle, this is all happening way too fast. Like, what's even going on?
Yeah, I can understand why all of this might feel sudden for you. But for me, these past 2 weeks were all about preparation. And by the way, I'd actually been over to Daniel's place once before when I had to cover for him at work one day, so I already knew his wife. That made it really easy to talk to her. Once I showed her everything you and Daniel had done behind our backs, she didn't hesitate. Not even a little.
No, Kyle, wait, please. About the divorce, can we maybe just forget about all that?
I'm sure you'd love to do that, wouldn't you? You sure changed your tone with me the second you heard about how much I'm making at my new job, huh?
Can we talk in person? I can come back today if you want. Just give me a chance, okay?
A chance to do what exactly? To convince me to take you back and raise the baby you had with another man? Or are you just trying to get one last check out of me?
I don't want to have to raise this baby alone.
It's just astonishing how you're still only thinking about yourself even at this late in the game. Like, what made you think I would say yes to that arrangement?
I mean, the baby was conceived while I was still married to you, so legally you're the father, right?
Unfortunately for you, that's not how it works. If the baby had already been born and I signed the birth certificate as the father, then yeah, it would have taken quite a bit of legal maneuvering to get out of that trap. But since the baby hasn't been born yet, I'm still off the hook.
What? Are you serious?
Of course I am. And listen, if by some miracle the baby turns out to actually be mine, I'll take responsibility. I'll pay child support. But just so you know, I've got proof that I was away on business the entire week you would have conceived. The timing doesn't line up, not even close.
No, that's not possible. Weren't you home that week?
Nope. And once the DNA test comes back, this whole situation gets locked down. No more gray areas, no more pretending. Also, just so you're aware, I already moved out. The lease was coming up for renewal, so I let it expire. And your stuff? I packed everything and had it shipped to your parents' place. You should get it all tomorrow.
You packed up and moved without even telling me?
You cheated on me, got pregnant with someone else's kid, and tried to trick me into paying for it. So yeah, spare me the drama about not telling you. From here on out, all communication goes through my lawyer.
Wait, a lawyer? Are you actually going that far?
You're lucky I'm not going farther. But no, I'm not answering any more messages from you. If you've got something to say it to my attorney. Goodbye, Carly, and good luck. You're gonna need it. And that's how my wife and I ended up divorced. Looking back, I was one step away from being tricked into raising another man's child. It's crazy, but I'm genuinely grateful she sent that message by mistake. That one slip-up exposed everything. Not long after, she gave birth, but the baby wasn't hers to keep. Once they found out she had been planning to use the child support Daniel gave her on herself rather than the child, her parents stepped in. They took the baby away and arranged for a relative couple to adopt. Then they officially cut ties and disowned her. Last I heard, she was working in some dive bar trying to crawl out from under the debt she racked up through legal fees and restitution. Those few months were chaos, but I'm done looking back. I've moved out, moved on, and I'm starting fresh with a new career and a new life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.